Hey guys, and welcome back to the final video of how I mix Bloom. It is coming to an end. Such a shame. First things first, I don't know if the audio is fixed just yet. It seems to be from what I checked, but we'll see how long that stays for. This is the demo beat. There's no drums. Play the beginning. And then this. Very nice, the before and after. So clearly the thing that is live in this song is the kick and I thought that was live for a second. No, it's the kick and obviously all of these pianos. This is when I used the 5 mic technique, both AKG mics, high and low. So they were left and right on the front face of the piano. The Neve 0 mic directly in the middle, and then the 2 SM57s behind the piano, somewhere not in the middle. Like when I'm at the piano playing, it's to the right a little bit, but not fully right. I hope I explained that well. And they are also beat detectived to be much more on time. Please, there we go. On time. Oh no, every time I speak I just burp. Anyway, first things first is EQ. Just taming out just that ounce of something I clearly didn't like. That frequency apparently I didn't like, and boosting some of the highs because this is a very dark piano. And we got some Spectre to really brighten it up. Hang on. That's not how to turn them all off. There you go. See how much brighter it is. And we got some compression. Is it doing a lot? No. Just grabbing those peaks. Just make it. Well, just grabbing the peaks make it a lot more less dynamic. And we got a tiny bit of verb on the piano itself. Where is this preset? Does it tell me? It does not want to tell me where it is, but it's definitely a stock preset. Wherever the pad hall preset is. Hang on. No, none of them are called pads. I don't think. I thought that was it, but that's not it. And the mix is just turned down. I know that for a fact. And this H delay is interesting because this is a Jason Joshua thing. And I took it as, for this, these settings are supposed to widen the piano and make it come out of the speakers. Just make it wider and a little bit thicker is the aim for this. And the stupid bug that was happening, because clearly when I was beat detecting, I did something very wrong, and then the BPM goes all over the bloody place. I don't know why. That was actually how it was bounced, and I take it off in it. You can hear that really, really quick for some stupid reason. Anywho, all of these are all digital bits. These are digital, and then the kicks. Very low down in the mix. They're not awfully punchy. From the sample pack, we've got a compressor, R-bass, and a limiter. Because these are committed, as you can see. I can tell you that the God particle was on. The clipper was not, the EQ was not, but the knob in the middle was, and it was definitely put to 100, and there was also Orion on the default preset. And I committed that to the song. The bass is processing, it's an 808, tiny bit of distortion, more harmonics, and then voice of God to make it go boom, because this is a very 808 heavy song, as you can see. The kicks don't even come on till basically the second half of the song. Oh, go over here please. And these are all risers and everything, they're all digital, so I can't really say all too much, and clearly these hats were very dark. Oh, they're not even hats, they're more percussion elements with already built-in reverb. As you can see, I don't have any verb. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a Pro C2 when I saw it in here, but clearly I'm wrong. It has been a while since I haven't looked at these since I bounced them out, and that was way over a month, 2 months ago or something. So this is room 2, literally just here. Press room 2, put it on probably the default mix that it comes out as, and there's some space and slap delay on top of it, and that is all that's there. It's definitely just to make it a little bit less boring on its own, because just spices it up just an ounce. And ignore this hook used to be a lot longer, but then I cut it all out because these lyrics were terrible, and I wanted the outro to the song to be more heavenly, which is why this is committed, because there's verb on these, and I can literally tell you what they are. If I just load up some verb on my own, I can tell you it is this preset with the mix turned down. That is it. And of course there's the basic tuning, which is this, that's on top of it as well. It's not the only thing committed, because if I scroll down here and completely remove these backgrounds, because they're completely irrelevant, I've committed the throws and delays. If you've watched the other videos, you know the settings I've used for these. They're the exact same settings. I do not change them. They are exactly the same, even to this day. And they're just committed. Do you want to hear what a verb throw sounds like? Beautiful. And a verb and delay throw. I don't wanna go. Barely hear it, but it adds something. And that's... Oh, excuse me. Oh, God, I'm just burping endlessly. Anywho, for the main vocals and, well, literally the only vocals, well, not only, these throws go into this. You got some EQ, which was clearly watching a bit too much TZO, and that is way too much EQ. I'm grabbing every single frequency that you should not be doing if you're mixing. That is too much. If you're going to do this, do a really big one. Thank God this is Pro Q, so I can literally still just do that and go, and there you go. You fixed your issue. I'm sure I created even more issues with that. We got the pull tech from UAD just doing 2 dB at 10K, and yes, that is it. And a very broad band. We got the CLA2A. The reason it switched out from the usual 1176 is because this is a smoother song. I don't need something that aggressive, really, on a vocal, and especially since there's no real rap. This is far more a peaceful song, and a CLA2A, especially this one to my ears, is very nice. Also, I have no idea if it's actually a true fact, but in my personal experience, this CLA2A is a lot better when it comes to sharp harshness on a vocal. I don't know. I definitely used it for this one because of that reason. Because the UAD LA2A boosts the high end when you automatically put it on whatever stock plugin pops setting that pops up. God, I can't speak. Pops on, it automatically boosts the high end, and there's nothing you can do about it. This one doesn't, and it kind of smooths out the high end a little more, and that's why I like it. We've got the first instance of the MC404 and the last instance, because this is the vinyl song. You're not getting another one. This are the settings. Do you want to see what it's doing? The doors that I locked, a lot of low ends and the mids, and a tiny bit of the highs. And well, that's really just controlling them, really. Just making sure they're in a pocket and they're sensible. Soothe. We got a lot of harshness and build up of freak needs to be taken away. Sounds like I took everything out of that vocal, but that's not. It's not true. There's a lot of high end in the, or a lot of harshness in the high end. I'm just taking out and a bit of the low end because I must have been deep throating the mic or something while recording, because that gets later fixed as well. We got the mag EQ. Also, the soothe is before the mag, because the soothe will control any harshness, and then when I boost with the mag, I don't want them to be even more harshness, and that's why I put the soothe first. A lot of low end to be taken out still, because I was definitely deep throating the mic or something I shouldn't have been doing. I got way too close. And it's just 2K, no, it's 10K at 3 dB of air. Very nice. We got Spectre, harmonic, saturation, EQ. I think that's what this is. It's just a boost, really. I'm just boosting the things to give it the sound of them being there, but not actually being there, because it's harmonics. It's giving the beautiful, to my ears anyway, the sound of the frequencies being there, because you can see I've taken them a lot out. I don't know how to explain this plugin. This is a very odd plugin. I don't truly know how it works. I don't truly use it that much, but don't tell the people I bought it off. Arvox doing what it's been doing the entire time in this entire album, simply just to get the vocal under control, even more because I only used one compressor, and that's literally just to get the peaks out, and this is to do pretty much absolutely everything. It does have a built-in attack and release. I don't know what it is. It's simply to get the vocals out. You hear that? Brings everything out. And what I was saying about a lot of low end and stuff, well, it wasn't really low end, the proximity effect of me being too close. I've had to use Reverb to push it back, because it was simply too far forward. Because if I take this off, get away from me, put that in, it just pushes it back, put more in the track. Because this track was more on feeling and emotion than hearing the vocals clearly, if that makes sense. They needed to be more in the music, because I like my vocals like the pop and rap artist completely out. This song more in. I want you to hear the piano. I want you to get lost in the piano. I want you to get lost in the reverb. And there's just a de-esser as the final thing. Yeah, the T's and the C's are very prevalent because I'm boosting around their area. So everything else here is not even used apart from the mix bus. Let me go over that. Hang on. Oh, don't accidentally mute the entire track. God Particle is doing this. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. Have a drink. It's boiling hot here. Still. Let's see the clipping, because normally this does clipping. An ounce of clipping, 0.3 dB of clipping, or limiting, because it's not a clipper, and only 28. I'm only trying to boost that low end a tiny bit, because remember this has an EQ. And we got the Pro C2 doing the exact same thing. Forget it and let's actually do this. Listen, don't pay attention to the volume. It brings out the high end just a little more, and everything is now under control. Pro L2 doing absolutely nothing, as it usually does, because it's simply here to catch any peaks that are still happening with the Pro C2. Let's see if it actually does. What immediately proved wrong, because those pesky drums come out, and that's just to limit it. And all these effects, they're all here. Oh look, you got a one knob wetter reverb, remember, on the H delay here, and some micro shift with wide reflections just to make it go out and have the vocals just a little bit more clear. And that is all for Bloom. That is all of the songs done. That's amazing. My website is in the description if you need cheap mixing and all of that jazz. There's templates and all of that there. Your music might make it into a video. So thank you all for watching. Website is down in the description, like I said, with all my prices and everything. Shameless promotion, I know. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.